Jennifer Doudna was born in Washington, D.C. in 1964. She moved to Hawaii with her family in 1971. She moved there when she was 7 and lived there for 10 years. Living in Hawaii inspired much of her work later on. She moved to California to go to college, and the college she went to was called Pomona College in Claremont, California. After this, in 1989, she earned a PhD in biological chemistry at Harvard University. Now she is 60 years old.
Studies and research. Jennifer Doudna was the co-winner of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry with female researcher and co-discoverer Emmanuelle Charpentier. They were the first all-woman research team to win the Nobel Prize. She won the prize in 2020 for her work in developing the technology CRISPR-Cas9, which can modify DNA to help fight diseases including COVID-19. This technology also helped diagnose certain infections. Jennifer Doudna is part of many prestigious programs. Some of those programs are the National Academy of Science, National Academy of Medicine, National Academy of Inventors, and so on. She has also won many awards that were given to her by other countries, like Japan, for example. She was the runner-up for Person of the Year in 2016 behind Donald Trump. She is the co-author of the book Crack in Creation. Jennifer Doudna deserves to be part of the Women's Right Hall of Fame because she broke multiple boundaries in the world of science and chemistry. She was part of the first all-female team to win the Nobel Prize and used her power to inspire multiple young females around the world. Now we are here with Jennifer Doudna herself. What interested you in biology?
I was in a small town in Hawaii, and I have always been fascinated by nature. I think I loved the fact that there were so many interesting organisms that had, arisen on this island environment. And I think for me, it really, it came down to thinking about the chemistry of those organisms.
Sound keeps going.
How do you feel about winning the Nobel Prize?
I mean, who can ever imagine something like this, right? It just, I know I couldn't. And I don't know what to say. I'm so honored, and I feel like this represents a recognition of some foundational work that was started at Berkeley on my side and was an international collaboration from the beginning with Emmanuelle Charpentier. And our students, Chris Chylinski and Emmanuelle's lab and Martin Yannick in my group. So a truly international partnership. And, it really was a curiosity-driven project from the beginning. And I want to also mention that for me, my introduction to CRISPR was Jillian Banfield at Berkeley, who had done some of the early work to uncover this pathway in bacteria. She brought CRISPR to my attention.
What's next for you?
I think continuing to do very fundamental work on the technology, understanding the mechanism of how it works. That's always what I've enjoyed doing and what I like to do. Plus, I think it's critical to ensure that the technology is used safely and effectively. We've seen this over and over, that when we understand how molecules work, we can, think properly about how to make sure that they work in the way one wants, especially as a technology. So, they kind of go hand in hand.